Welcome to In Pursuit of Truth. This is your host, Sir Patrick Mactacular. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it, the final stretch, fourth quarter. It is clutch time, and I got a question for you. Are you clutch? John, are you clutch?
Yeah.
Now, come on, John, put some huevos on. Are you clutch or what?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, John. We got to get the people pumped. It's go time. And speaking of go time, let's go. 24:17, 26 minutes after the hour, 10 p.m. Oh, look at this. Talk about getting pumped. Guardians of the Pedophiles. Panic in D.C. and FISA-gate. And if you have not seen my trailer for FISA-gate, today is your lucky day. Check it out. In a world where nothing is what it seems, one man chooses to stand alone against the forces of evil and dumb. Just when you thought your Gmail was safe.
No, God, please, no!
From the creators of Tarmac comes another epic tale of betrayal, denial, rebuttal, recusal, and sometimes cake. Starring James Nobody's Homie Comey, Loretta Lynch as Aunt Loretta, Jacketless Jim Jordan, Rod Rowe, Dude Don't Be Such a Dick Durbin, and Eric Schneiderman. Starring Barack Obama as the Padenya from Kenya, Hillary Clinton as the diabolical Hillary Clinton, and the one man who had the courage to tell them all, "You're fired." President Donald J. Trump. If you liked Tarmac, you'll totally tolerate FISA-gate. Coming soon to a theater near you. That's right, kids. You saw it here on In Pursuit of Truth first. Coming soon to a theater near you. Congrats to the Anon who pulled off a classic troll level Space Force right there. Love it. Coming soon to a theater near you. But today, we're dealing with the big day. Post 24:18. We're at the polls 9 minutes after the hour of 11. Q takes us back to this post here, 2032, from back on August 31st. And this looks to be a screenshot from MSNBC where they were talking back about the 2016 elections, showing all the different news media stations that were endorsing Clinton. And of course, nobody was endorsing Trump. And then we get this Twitter link right here. And it takes you to Donald Trump's status, which says, so funny to see the CNN fake suppression polls and false rhetoric. Watch for real results Tuesday. We are lucky CNN's ratings are so low. Don't fall for the suppression game. Go out and vote. Remember, we now have perhaps the greatest economy, jobs in the history of our country. And thank you, President, for that. Here's another one. Law enforcement has been strongly notified to watch closely for any illegal voting, which may take place in Tuesday's election on early voting. Anyone caught will be subject to the maximum criminal penalties allowed by law. Thank you, and we really appreciate it. So, hope you've had a great experience getting out to the polls. This should be a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll get some wins by the end of the day. Q says polls are rigged and do not capture an accurate snapshot. Well, I think we get an idea of that, right? Silent majority. Will you answer the call? Vote. Yeah, like I've said before, look, this so-called moral majority has really just been a vocal minority. We are the silent majority, and we're going to show up in droves, and I think we already have, and I think we're going to see a lot of red. We'll be seeing, probably by the time you guys catch this video, we're going to have a lot better idea of where we stand. Let me move on to post 24:19, 17 minutes after the hour of 11. 17! It takes you to another Twitter link. Surprise. This is from Brad Parscale. Want to have a conversation directly with real Donald Trump today? In 15 minutes at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The president will be on the phone live. Call in now. Well, I would love to know your comments if anybody called in on this. I did not. Of course, I have an international phone, and I tend to not make international calls, but it says dial 877-229-8493, and the passcode was 116234, which adds up to 17. Well, you know, we Anons are going to pick that up, of course, and this Anon does. 17, huh? Loving the passcode, sir. I love this meme right here. Look at that face. How classic is that? That's how I'm feeling today. Right on. Well, Q says, what number does the passcode add up to for Anons? I think we all know the answer to that. 17! Let's move on to 2420, 8 minutes after the hour of 5 p.m. Did they get the shot? I pointed directly at it 3 times. I turned and double pointed just to be clear. Did they pick up the boom, boom, boom? Something is happening? Yes, Mr. President. Anons are actively tracking. Message received. Good, that's good. Well, if you know that Trump was pounding out the rallies today, and we got to see him actually say boom, 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 something is happening. And then he did point at the camera. He pointed at these Q signs, and we're going to talk about that in the next post here, 2421. 19 minutes after the hour of 5 p.m. Here it is right here, and I'll just play for it. It's called the Trump double point. Watch for Q VIP, and it'll be on your left side here. It's this little green Q. There it is. And you'll see Trump point to it right. Boom, boom. There it is. Very nice. And Q says, and another prior to memes locked on target. Fire when ready. High priority targets today, tomorrow. Where we go one, we go all. Q. So I think you see what's up here. Q is letting us know that the president is very aware of our knowledge of the connection between the president and Q. Did they pick up on the boom, boom, boom back here in 2420? Here is the video where he says it in Ohio.
I love him defending me on television. He is a bulldog. He doesn't give a damn. Boom, 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 point after point. Right? He's a champ. Say something.
So there you go, straight from the boss man, and the boss man wanted to make sure that we caught on. Q says, yes, Mr. President, Anons are actively tracking. Message received. President Trump says, good. That's good. Let's move on to some more proofs here. Up to 2422, 4 minutes after the hour of 6 p.m. We get this Twitter link right here. Q says, do you air Q? Well, it looks like Trump does, and here's the video. Yeah, looks like a Q to me. Q asks us, do you air Q? Well, I do. Do you air Q? Doesn't everybody air Q? After all, it's the sensation sweeping the nation. Do you air Q? Do you air Q? Do you air Q? You got to do like the robot while you do it, though. Kind of like an annoying in-your-face robot. And then you make the air Q sign to let everybody know, nope, not a bot. I'm a patriot. And I'm winning. All up in your face. Do you air Q? Do you air Q? I do air Q. So let's move on to 2423. 8 minutes after the hour of 6. This Anon, he does the air Q too. Says, yep, air Q delivery. Keck. Now, for those of you who don't know, Keck is basically like LOL, laughing out loud. Keck started off in World of Warcraft, and I had to have somebody remind me of that too. Funny thing was, I actually played World of Warcraft, but when I first started covering Q, I was like, what is Keck? What does that mean? I had forgotten that that's what they used in the game World of Warcraft. But yeah, it's basically just a way of laughing, and there's a big story behind that, a very interesting story behind that. But a lot of you have asked me, Sir Patrick, what is Keck? It's basically like a laughing statement, like LOL. Q says trolling the fake news media is fun, and you're a master of it. 2424, 11 minutes after the hour of 6 p.m. This Anon says, y'all are just begging for disclosure at this point. Huge, obvious air Q. Are you kidding me? Let's do this, Q.
Do it. Do it.
Q says POTUS really made that one obvious, didn't he? It was the end that sealed it. Q. Well, the end that sealed it to me looked like a Q plus that Trump was making. You can go back and look at it, but it looked to me like I saw a Q plus, which of course would be POTUS's designation. So very exciting. It looks like Q could be very well revealed very soon. Who's your guess? I want to guess it's probably down to 2 people. It's either going to be Jim Acosta is going to ask the question, or Sean Hannity is going to ask the question. You can tell me what you think down below, but that would be my guess. But anyway, very exciting times. Let's move on to the next post. 2425, 14 minutes after the hour of 6 p.m. Vote, 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 vote. Will you answer the call? I knew you would. Your country needs you. Q, post 2426. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Schneiderman had no chance. Michael Avenatti had no chance. Chuck Schumer had no chance. Nancy Pants Pelosi had no chance. Dude, you're such a dick. Durbin had no chance. Hillary, kill 'em all, Clinton had no chance. The left has no chance. And this is why. Because the meme trolling has reached all-time Space Force levels. This is Disclosure Backpack. Now that it's becoming undeniable that POTUS supports QAnon, I'm reposting my video poking fun at the ridiculous narrative that the president needs to be rescued from the harmful Q movement. Laugh and enjoy the show. It's only going to get better. Game over. And of course, Patriots, somewhere out there, there are liberal tears making somber sounds. Can you hear it? I couldn't either. But then I heard the wind whisper to me, ain't nobody got time for that. Let's move on to 24/27. 11 minutes after the hour at 7 p.m. Anon says, guys, there's rumors exploding all over Twitter that Skippy Podesta committed suicide. Digging for real sauce on this. Q says, fake news. But both brothers do have a pending sealed indictment. Well, that's a spicy little sausage, isn't it? My goodness. Well, look, right now, I don't have any special sauce on that, but it is exciting news, and of course, I think we all suspected it, but it's nice to have Q confirm this. Can't wait to see the brothers Grimm head to Gitmo on a slow boat. We will see, and I will keep you posted as soon as I find something out about that, but we'd certainly like to see that go down real soon.
Do it!
I know, but let's move on for now. Post 24/28. We get this Twitter link right here. It takes you to the Twitter page of one praying medic. Another great Q anonymous extremist meme artists have taken over Instagram. Who woulda thunk it? And it takes you to this MSN link right here. Hoaxes, hate speech find home on Instagram. Looks like this is off of the hill. Surprise, surprise. The image sharing app Instagram is increasingly becoming a home for hate speech and hoaxes, even as its parent company Facebook works to stamp out troublesome content ahead of the midterms. Instagram has long been viewed as free from the toxic atmosphere seen on other social media platforms, with users regularly posting photos of family, pets, and travel to their personal followers. But as the midterms near, experts say a number of accounts are proliferating conspiracy theories, including about billionaire Democratic donor George Soros funding a migrant caravan heading to the U.S. and attempted bombings of prominent Democrats being a false flag. Facebook says it's making strides to crack down on misinformation on its own platform, but critics say the company's efforts have forgotten about Instagram. Instagram right now is completely overrun with hate speech and propaganda memes. It's possibly the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm totally shaking right now. And only a few days before the election, social media researcher Jonathan Albright told The Hill, okay, so you see what's up. I can't stand it anymore. Here they go. Attacking Instagram, which is funny. I don't use Instagram. Seems like just a place to take pictures of your food or pictures of a girl holding your hand leading you somewhere stupid. But yeah, I don't know. You can let me know what you think about Instagram. It's not really my style. I've never used it. I don't know what else to tell you. What are they doing? They're cracking down. So what do? We fight back with the memes, and Q says memes now front and center. Attack on Q movement. Yeah, this is it. Like I said, home stretch, right? Fourth quarter. It's time to be clutch. It's time to bring the memes forth. And I'm going to pass around my my Twitter thread again. We got a ton of great memes right there. There is also the Mega Memes link. And I've got the new one down below in the video description. Some of you guys said that it wasn't working. This one should work better for you. There's tons of memes right there. And these are all Q approved. They are in the video description links below. It's called Mega Memes. And you can get what you want if you're not really a meme maker and whatnot. I like to make my own. But here we go. Like I said, it's clutch time. Fear, coincidence, Q. Yeah, they are panicking, and they have every right, because today is a very, very big day. All right, boys and girls, those are your Q posts for today. I'll leave you with this one cool little story. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that last week I was trying to get a hold of this Delia Athy, who follows me, I guess, on YouTube, but wasn't on Twitter, and I was trying to get her attention because she made this beautiful Q cake in honor of the 1-year anniversary of Q. Many of you remember this, and I had asked her to save me a piece of the tail.
It's gotta see it?
Yeah, it's gotta see it, and I call it a tail. Well, she saved me that very piece of cake, and here it is. She says, here is your tail piece of the Q cake. I wish he would post about it. I wish he would too. It's a nice, you're just gonna have to deal with my channel posting about it. Look at that. Good Lord. Chocolate, chocolate, and then the middle, more chocolate. I am definitely winning. Thanks so much, Delia. I really appreciate it. She saved me a piece of tail. Meanwhile, Obama's over here trying to give donuts away. What's up with that? What kind of walk is that? What are you doing over there? Oh my goodness. Well, we're eating better than Obama, folks. Yeah! Okay, boys and girls, that's all I got for you today. I am going to cut out a little early so I can get some rest and stay up for your elections on your side of the world. I'll be over here on Twitter at IPOT1776. That's at IPOT1776. As always, if you like this video, please click like, share, and subscribe. And if you're new to my channel, please understand that you will be unsubscribed and unnotified from time to time. Thanks to all of you who've been sharing my videos. I greatly appreciate it. I will be over here on Twitter. The rest of my links are down below. My Patreon, if you'd like to support my channel, as well as my other video links and my email. All that stuff is down below. All right, boys and girls, this is Sir Patrick Mack. Get on out there and vote. Let's enjoy the show. I'll see you over here on Twitter or in the next video. And until next time, stay a winner.